Right. So here's another illustration, folks. And you can see I've sent a message on the group practically highlighting that USDJPY is redistributing in what? In a premium range, right? So I've decided to do a recording illustrating what I was explaining to you guys. So we all know from a monthly higher time frame from our MWD, USDJPY is bearish, right? So we've seen a bit of retracement to the upside on the monthly chart. We're now in the second week, yeah, most probably second week of trading, third week of trading in February. So that's basically a bit of redistribution that's happening there into discount for a further push to the downside. Right. So this is the first day of trading in this week, and we've seen a huge push to the upside. We've seen an expansion of almost 158 pips. Now, there's a few things to take note of. Number one, we've got the nomination for the BOJ governor that's coming out tomorrow. Then number two, we also have CPI coming out tomorrow. Now, the consensus regarding CPI, guys, it's up and down. And most people are now focusing a hot inflation, meaning higher than the forecasted CPI. So now I'm just going to do my illustration here of what I want to show you guys. What I mean by USDJPY is redistributing in premium range. So when we go to daily time frame, now this is for intraday trading. I'm going to specify. We'll be looking for shorting opportunities intraday. So on the daily time frame, right, we've got this bearish order block, right? We've got quite a few, and then equilibrium points. Remember, the red dotted line represents equilibrium point, right? And then we also have this bearish order block right here, right? Now you can see what happened with this bearish order block. Now this is a high probability because it's accompanied by a fair value gap. I'm going to highlight that. Now we've got another bearish order block here. You can see what happened. Price came into premium, then it dropped after a run of stops above this range. You see, this is a run of stop engineering what? Short liquidity. Then that drop from the bearish order block created another bearish OB. Now, most people will be saying, but Ivan, which one should we use? We've got one here, we've got two here. This one is already run stop. Price returned again into the premium range and then a huge expansion to the downside. Then we came back into that level again last week. Price traded into it and it massively dropped. You can see this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. There was a huge expansion to the downside. And currently, price is inside again that range. Now we've got this old high here, right? There's most probably a pull there, a liquidity pull of buy stops internal range. So let me highlight my equilibrium points there. That's one. And then we've got two, right? Equilibrium point will be optimum entry to the downside. So we're looking at 132.95 as an entry target for shorting opportunities. If you are to short at the current price, right? If you're shooting at the current price, your stop needs to be well above 134.58, which is going to be a bit huge, 187 pips. You can bypass that by reducing your volume, by reducing your lot size, right? Which is what I'm going to do at this moment in time, because I do believe the nomination is going to move USDJPY, and it's most probably going to come out in the early hours of tomorrow. Right. Now, we've highlighted the premium areas where we expect the price to find a bit of resistance. We also have our imbalance right here, our fair value gap, right? Now, this will be the draw on liquidity. In the case of CPI coming in higher than expected. This will be the draw on liquidity. So this fair value gap right here. Let me just mark it properly, guys. Let me mark it properly. Just want to highlight it properly. Control C, Control V. Right. So that's our fair value gap. That's the imbalance. And up here we've got our bearish OBD1, and we also have bearish OBD1 here and bearish OBD1 right there. So the red dotted line, that's your equilibrium point, guys. And we've got this old high here. There's a liquidity pool of buy stops. So liquidity pool of buy stops above 132.95. So expect price to trade above before a move to the downside. So if we anticipating a move to the downside, right? Since you're saying USDJPY is redistributing in premium rate, where is our target, right? Our targets are now discount areas, right? Firstly, you're looking at around 127, 200. 127, 200. That would be your ultimate draw on liquidity, internal range of sell stops. But price will definitely face a stiff support around 128.736. So this is what you'll be anticipating. From 132, expect an expansion to the downside, taking out last week's low all the way into the equilibrium point of this discount array. You see, so that's how you have to look at price. You have to look at price in that sense. So let me just mark out the targets. You can see I'm only doing all this from an institutional order flow point of view. I haven't put any fibs. I haven't done anything. If I put some fibs there, you see that most of the values, most of the price points that I've highlighted, they're actually almost at the same point. So you can see there our imbalance, which was left open from last week. We're expecting price to fill up that range. We expect price to fill up that range. Now that range can only be filled up by the CPI that we're gonna get tomorrow, right? That CPI news is definitely gonna move the markets, whether it's to the upside or to the downside. I'm not sure because we don't know what number is gonna come out. But right now the focus is lower, right? But it can surprise. So me highlighting that distributing in fair value. When everyone is buying, guys, I look for reasons to be a what? A seller, which is what's happening right here. Everyone is looking to go long. There's momentum to the upside since the market opened today, right? There's momentum of price wanting to go higher. So why would I be a seller? That's the reason. Number one, price is in premium. Price is in premium range, hold high, hold low. I'm gonna grab my fibs, hold high, hold low. I grab my fibs, let me zoom in. You can see here 62% level, optimum trade entry, right? We're trading right between the 79% and the OTE, right? This is where I would likely short, right? Likely short for price to go lower with my first initial target at 127.212 and target 1 at 125, ultimately target 2 to 122. You see, I just put the fibs, swing high, swing low, retracement levels, price retraces, then expecting price to push to the downside. So this is for class purposes. It's a live account. I'm going to execute a position, right, with a 0.05. I'm going to short. its market here, USDJPY. Remember, they say you must exercise what you preach. So I'm going to put my stop right above the 100% retracement level. That will mean that there's strength in dollar and price will continue going to the upside. And then I'm going to put my target at my first profit scaling, which is down here. So that's an example, right? Obvious. I've just only executed this based on the daily time frame, meaning I have to wait now for this day to close for me to make a what? A decision on whether to keep holding or not. You see, I have to make that decision on the daily close. Right, so this is what I wanted to illustrate to you guys. So I'm going to leave this chart as it is, and then we can see how these trades pan out if my directional bias is correct, and then we can see how it pans out. So in terms of target, I could have put this low here, the low of 129.799. That could have been my initial target also for shorting opportunities. But once price reaches that level, guys, yeah, this is the level where I look to say trail stop. You see, but this is for intraday trading. I don't usually trail stop intraday trades. I just point blank close the trade. So yeah, that's what I wanted to illustrate to you guys to say, okay, USDJPY is redistributing inside a premium range. Inside the premium range of what? Our daily bearish order block. So yeah, let's see how this pans out. I'll keep you guys posted. I wish you good luck and happy trading. Thank you guys.